you have so much shit to manage just by being you. It's a responsibility, but when you love yourself, it moves smoothly. So it's like with the self-love that you are giving yourself, you will naturally see yourself distancing, but understand that it takes that distance for you to love yourself in order for that love to be shown in the physical. And when you are giving that love to yourself, understand that for the people that are giving that hate, understand that it's only that hate because they don't understand that love within themselves. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I done restarted this video twice because like I was trying to read my notes, but like I felt like my notes wasn't like really me, and this channel is me, my nigga. Like, I'm me and this channel is me. Look, nigga, I like Naruto, you feel me? Nigga, it's me, nigga. So like it ain't like, nigga, the energies would the motherfucking energies just wasn't feeling like me, you feel me? So like I just had to get my energy right on some shit. And if you clicked on this video, you clicked on this motherfucker because that bitch is called, give me a second, Love from a Distance to Lead by, allow that car. Loving from a distance to lead by example. And I think that's very important. You need to love from a distance so people can understand you. This shit sound crazy, right? But like a lot of y'all niggas need to hear this, because when you don't take the time out to distance yourself from people, then people get confused with their thoughts and their friends' thoughts or their family's thoughts. For instance, shit, acquaintance thoughts. Because thoughts are just thoughts, but like under the thought, it doesn't say, oh, Zze made this thought at 3 a.m. p.m. some shit like that. It doesn't say over here such and such made a thought. Like, so when you are experiencing these thoughts, you can't even tell whether or not this shit is you or not, because you haven't taken the time out to distance yourself, to give yourself the self-love that you need. Now, this isn't distancing yourself to lead by example just yet, but we have to build to that, because in order to lead by example, you need to know what the fuck you're leading. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't lead by example if you don't even know what the fuck you're leading. You're gonna be leading yourself nowhere, like to hell, like literally. Like, nah, but like not to say like yeah, like, well, to say, I feel like people are down here, even if their purpose isn't like, even if their purpose isn't to be like, because like up and down, like I'm over here like doing this, but like there's none of this. Like, if I'm being 100%, all of this is ego, meaning if I'm sitting here thinking that my purpose is better than your purpose because I feel like my purpose is up here and your purpose is down here, that's just ego. Like, so it's not necessarily that it's not necessarily that everybody is here and their purpose is greater than one another's. Is all equal is what I'm saying. And everybody, I feel like, has their own purpose, even if their purpose is walking a dog every single day. Like, that dog might come out to be the top athletic dog years after. Like, you never know, because you don't, like, you make your purpose as you go type shit. But we are all sent down here to do our own thing, in a sense. And for me, perhaps I be sending messages. Like, I do this shit on a regular. Like, this shit ain't nothing to me. I feel like I can send a message regardless. But it took me distancing myself to figure out who I am, if that makes sense. Like I had to distance myself to figure out who I was, and in that sense it led me to, or not led me to my purpose, because I was already doing my purpose. Nigga, I've been doing my purpose since I was been 15, 16, not even knowing it. But just me being able to understand it gives me a whole different perspective, because listening to yourself, because you giving yourself that self-love to do your purpose, allows all the negative talk to like, it doesn't exist. All the negativity that you don't want, it doesn't exist. Even when it occurs with family members, even if it occurs with acquaintances, even if it friends, it don't matter. It doesn't exist, because you already have separated yourself internally to understand yourself and who you are on the inside, and what you are supposed to be given to this world on the inside. If this is all making sense, because like, hold up, because I've been talking and I don't even know if this shit making sense to y'all. Hopefully this shit making sense. Like, just understand yourself, bro, because when you understand yourself, then you're going to understand your purpose. And then once you understand your purpose, doesn't mean that your purpose have to be you being some famous celebrity. My nigga, that shit don't matter. Like, that shit don't matter, bro. Like it don't matter. Like, you don't got to be like this famous person. You don't got to be, bro. You can be the most, you could be the most coolest, flyest doctor that everybody wants surgery from, that don't got a social media at all, but because your work is so crafted, because your work is so artistic, niggas find you instantly, because art brings connection. So it's just like, nigga, oh, I become a doctor because that's my purpose. I don't gotta be some famous ass nigga, right? And I become a doctor, boom, I'm doing artist work. And because people like that art, they're gonna be like, oh, where you get that from? Oh, how you do that? How your body do that? Oh, doctor, whoop, whoop, whoop. You get what I'm saying? Because art connects. Find your purpose. And in due time, you will learn that you have to distance yourself to love people. Because not everyone is gonna understand, and you can't force it. You can't force people to understand you, bro. You can't force it, bro. I had to learn that shit the hard way, bro. Like, I can't force people to understand me, or to understand the type of love that I'm trying to give into something, and especially if it's in my head and it's not here yet in the physical. Like, it all starts with the thought. It all starts with you understanding what's truly happening for yourself. So when you then try to pursue that, then you make it happen in the reality. But it starts as a thought, is what I'm saying. So, hold up, let me just. So yeah, like, love from a distance to lead by example. I know this video, I could really end it right here, but like also understand, loving yourself from a distance doesn't mean that like people are going to think of you, well, people might think of you less, but those aren't you. Loving yourself from a distance should not make people feel anything. If anybody feels any type of way for you giving yourself self-love, then they don't love their self. Let me repeat that. If somebody is giving you shit because you are giving yourself self-love, and they can't understand that because you're distancing yourself from them, they don't love themselves enough. If anything, because they love themselves, they should be so focused on them that when you distance yourself, they already have their self-distance, so they can be working on their self. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's a weird world. Like, people are always worried about what the next person is doing instead of what they are doing, because art connects, is what I've been trying to. Art connects. So whatever, regardless of whatever type of selfish type of thing that they try to put over us, it's not more so selfish, but self-love. And understanding that when you love yourself from a distance, it will allow you to bloom as a person, and from that fruition of the seeds that you planted for yourself with that self-love, people can see how tall you've grown and how much you've grown, and take that into consideration and inspiration and all kinds of, you get what I'm saying? All because you took that time to put in self-love with yourself, and you were able to lead by example through yourself. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully this is all making sense. So this is why it's very important to love from a distance. Also, you know, you need to give love when love is time to be given type shit. Like when you got family members and shit like that, you know, like obviously if it doesn't feel natural for you to be around your family members, you ain't gotta force shit. Like, you ain't gotta force shit. I'm never to be the person to force anything, but when it comes to, like, you know, love, definitely show love to the world. You showing love to yourself will show love to everyone, but like when it comes time to show love in the physical, definitely express that love and show that love, show that you have love still there. But understand that within distancing yourself is giving yourself time, and it's kind of like, how can I explain it? It's kind of like you live in two lives type shit, and one life is in the physical type shit, and this life is, let's just say, on a PS5 or on the Xbox, 2K, right? 2K, it's a basketball game. And when you hovering over the game, it tells you how long you've been playing this game. And 2K is the physical world type shit, right? So 2K, shit, you got shit, however many hours you've been alive, my nigga. You've been living in the physical for so long, not understanding that you have a whole internal game as well that you have to build and solve. And with you building and solving this internal game, you will get hours on this game as well. You have to balance both of the worlds out, because you have so much shit to manage just by being you. It's a responsibility, but when you love yourself, it moves smoothly. So it's like, with the self-love that you are giving yourself, you will naturally see yourself distancing, but understand that it takes that distance for you to love yourself in order for that love to be shown in the physical. And when you are giving that love to yourself, understand that for the people that are giving that hate, understand that it's only that hate because they don't understand that love within themselves. You get what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Like, it ain't really too much like to really go into. Like, understand that self-love will help you love from a distance, because it's kind of like another example. You see everybody yard, right, dead, but you decide, oh, I'm gonna make a change and I'm gonna water my yard twice a week. So when it start growing, everybody else grass gonna be looking like dog shit, but my grass gonna be looking good, right? Because I took that self-love, or because I took that love, right? And it's like, oh, let's just ignore what I just said, right? Let's keep the scenario the same, right? With the grass, right? Let's just keep the scenario the same. But with the grass, I'm trying to go and knock on everybody's door and be like, hey bro, your grass dead, you need to water it. You think I'm gonna get far doing that? Let's be honest. Do you think I'm gonna get far by knocking on everybody's door and being like, hey bro, your grass dead, you need to water it? You're not gonna get far, because you're trying to force people to do shit. You get what I'm saying? Versus you taking all that love, because it's only love. That wasn't hate that you was just giving. It was just love. And taking that same love and applying it to yourself, right, will help you love by example, and it will also distance you by not having to, you get what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like all of it go into play. Like, in order to love from a distance, it's gonna take some time though, because you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me just, I feel like I'm getting off course. I don't know where I'm going with this. Just understand, loving from a distance to lead by example is very important, because you just can't, like you try to force niggas, it's just not gonna, niggas are just gonna be niggas. Like, So like you're gonna have to lead by example, and with that it's gonna distance you. I think I'm just really saying everything over and over and over, but you know, for the people that just don't get it, I just have to do that. I love y'all. Understand that loving from a distance to lead by example is very, very, very crucial, because in order to even get 1 or 2 or 3 people to do it, like they're gonna want to know, like, let's just say, okay, for instance, right, I'm telling everybody to go water their grass, but nobody doing it. I'm watering my grass, niggas come over and they like, damn, your grass look really good, I probably should do that. What you doing? What's your routine? Kind of like a skincare routine, right? Nigga, like my face, everybody face bumpy, but my face clear. They're gonna be like, what the fuck you doing? What you using? What's your routine? What's your schedule? They're gonna be wondering what the fuck you get what I'm saying? And that's just simply what it is, just leading by example. People are gonna want what people want, like, and that's just so. Also, yeah, I think I already said everything I needed to say. I don't really need to force this. This is just understand, like, loving by example. My fault. Loving from a distance to show an example is very important, because people are definitely looking for that leader as well, like, but people don't. It's so crazy, because people be looking for a leader but don't want to be led. Like people are backwards, bro. Like, people want that leader but then hate on that leader when they get it. Like, I don't know, but you just have to be that person, nigga. Love yourself, because if you love yourself, then you don't need nobody to tell you. You get what I'm saying? You don't need nobody to tell you shit. So if you love yourself and you understand what you here to do, then shit, it ain't shit else to it, nigga. Continue to go, continue to grow, distance yourself so you can lead by example and show people that this is what they need to be doing. That's just it, my nigga. I love y'all, and y'all take care of yourself. This sun feel good as hell, boy. I ain't gonna lie. Shit feel good as fuck. I love y'all boys. I'll talk to y'all boy later.
And I ain't even writing shit. She said she gon' leave, then go ahead and try it, bitch. Wear my heart on my sleeve, so I ain't even hiding shit. Mind on the page, so I'm getting clever and clever by the day. Get some mistake, go relax your mind and go and meditate. You are who you are, be apologetic. We all got battle scars, no need to be hard. We can come together, we can go real far. So sit back and think, if you really think we been playing this little game, middle or frame, put us against us and let us take the blame. I don't rap for fame, nor money, I do it to keep me sane. Yeah, talent and art, that's a gym that could get you real far. Yeah, I swear I'm insane, the thoughts I be having to get to my brain. Cold brain, I'm on his time and the way these bitches coming. But when I get to playing, these bitches get to running. Yeah, the game ain't fair, so you better get to learning. Yeah.